Here comes the heat, throws it over the middle, has a wide open man, touchdown, Ezra Phillips. Short side of the field, trips to the left. McLean is going to keep it himself. McLean at the 10, 5, touchdown, McLean Moody. We'll show his speed here. Can he get around the corner? He does. 5, touchdown, Jaden Youngblood. As a man, that is Mari Smith, touchdown, Northside. Is it Tay? Tay has some green. Tay at the 10, Tay at the 5, hits a man, goes into the end zone, touchdown, Tay King. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Rogers, Arkansas. I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside my broadcast partners, Jeff Ferris and Mike Fallura, as we greet you from inside Whitey Smith Stadium on a cold Friday night for the first round of the 7A playoffs. Our host team tonight is 8-2, 5-2 in the conference play, losing only to Bentonville West. And Bentonville, we come in 4-6, 4-4 in the conference, with losses to Bryant, Conway, North Little Rock, and Cabot. The warm weather ran out, guys. It is cold and it is windy. Coach, you're on the sideline. Let's go downstairs to Mike Fallura and get a feel on the field. Coach?
Well, I was just going to ask you, Buzz. I thought y'all were pretty comfortable up there.
It is comfortable up here.
It's definitely the coldest night of the year. The wind makes it, when you turn to your north, kind of hits you in the face and makes you realize it's a little colder. But when you turn the other way, it's not bad. But I kind of like the cold weather.
Well, you look pretty comfortable out there,
Coach.
Coach.
I got about 3 layers on. I feel like that kid in that Christmas story where you can't bend your elbows and your legs, but that's all right.
Just don't lick the goalpost, okay?
I won't. You don't have to worry about that.
Well, it is a pretty night, Jeff. I know you're toasty. It's nice in here. We got the heater turned up. We are in the press box where it is nice and warm, as the band from Rogers is performing now on the field. It's a pretty night.
Yeah.
The wind is coming out of the north pretty hard. It's going to be a factor. And we were talking to Coach Fleur earlier about, what do you do? When you defer, when do you want the wind? I said, take it. I want to make sure I get it in the fourth quarter. He disagrees, but he's a head coach. You were a coach. Tell me about it.
I want the wind in the fourth quarter. I know he disagrees with that, but that's okay. I think I want the wind in the fourth quarter, but I like the wind, especially when the wind is blowing this hard.
Yeah.
I want the wind in the fourth quarter, and especially if you're a passing team like Rogers is. I want them to be throwing against the wind in the fourth quarter because they throw the ball 80% of the time and they only run the ball 20% of the time. And Northside is a better running team than Rogers is. And I've got a challenge out to me tonight from a friend of mine that lives in Colorado. Hope he's listening. Hope he's watching. His name's Greg Tucker. Graduated high school with him. He said my challenge tonight was for me to work in the word slobber knocker into the broadcast tonight. So there you are, Greg Tucker. I hope it turns into a slobber knocker.
Well, I hope it does too, but I hope we're on the good end of the slobber.
Yeah, well, and I think everybody would agree with this, that the 7A Central is a more physical conference from top to bottom.
Well, I'll agree.
Than the 7A West. So if it turns into a slobber knocker, I think.
Well, it'll come out.
Yeah, Northside will have the advantage.
Coach Fleur, give us your take on having that wind.
Well, again, I think it depends on how the game goes. Starting the game, I would want the win in the first quarter, especially if I'm a throwing football team. You can get yourself backed up where you get terrible field position early and you fight all night to get out of it. Second half, it would depend. Am I ahead in the ball game? Am I behind? Am I a running team? Am I throwing? Well, my team's a running team, so it wouldn't matter to me. I'll take the win if we're ahead in the third quarter, try to build on my lead, hold them off in the fourth.
Well, guys, this is a team that's in the West. We faced a few teams in common. Let's talk about that. The three teams that we have both played have been Southside, Fayetteville, and Little Rock Southwest. And I'll just go through the numbers here real quick. We both beat Southside. We beat them 42-24. Rogers beat them 35-7. Fayetteville, we lost 42-21. They beat them 29-28. Rogers beat Fayetteville 29-28. Little Rock Southwest, we won that game 41-14. Rogers beat them 49-20. If you take those three games, we're averaging 34 points on offense. We're giving up 26 defensively. Rogers in those three games is averaging 37 points on offense. They're giving up 18. On paper, these guys look pretty similar. It's just going to be who wants it more and who wants to go to Bryant next week and play the best team in the state.
Yeah, you're right. It's and who adjusts to the cold weather?
Yeah.
Who gets out here and says in their minds, hey, I'm going to play football. I don't care what it feels like. Or am I going to stand over here and, it's cold. I can't, blah, blah, blah. So we don't know which team will do that. Neither one of them have played in these conditions this year. But reminds me a lot last year, Buzz, going to Bentonville West, and it was this cold and the wind was blowing about twice as hard. And our kids came out and got after it, and Bentonville West kids didn't want any part of it.
Yeah, that was a game to remember. And back at Ty Massey and Sunquist Church, and had that running game coach, and boy, you put it to its best use, and got a big win there. And tell you what, I'd love to see us be able to move the ball on the ground tonight because this wind is going to be a factor.
Oh, it's going to be a factor, and you're going to have to run the football, especially when you're going into it.
Head coach for Rogers, Chad Harbison, is in his second year. He was the offensive coordinator for 2 years before he became head coach after Coach Lord retired. Coach Fleur retired last year. This year, Coach Curry, who was your defensive coordinator for 9 years?
Yes, sir.
Is now the head coach. So two kind of new head coaches going at it tonight. Harbison, he's been a head coach before, I believe, at Elkins and maybe at Harrison, if I remember correctly. Coach Curry's been around the game a long, long time. Coach Fleur brought him here from Georgia. He is a defensive mind. Now he was the defensive coordinator. As he became the head coach, Ryan Solly is now the defensive coordinator.
And we're going to go out, Buzz, and see what happens here with the coin toss. We
haven't been full strength for 3 or 4 games now. As you see our guys coming out on the field, our captains. But I believe tonight we are going to be full strength. The last one, it was kind of an if, was Mari Smith, but as you told me earlier, he got cleared to play.
Military veterans that are here in attendance with us for tonight's game. If you are a military veteran who served in one of our country's military branches, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Coast Guard, we ask that you please stand up and raise your hand so we can appreciate you.
RJ Poom, Josh, Adrian, those are our captains.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm your referee. I'm Jason. Jason. All right, guys. Heads.
Captains for tonight's game on the field from the Northside Grizzlies.
Tails. Call in the air for me.
Tails.
He called tails.
Number 5.
It's tails. You won the toss.
All right, the Bears are going to defer.
Number 66.
Okay, you guys move over here.
All right, we won the toss and deferred, and we're going to kick with the wind starting off. I guess maybe Coach Curry and I have the same thought process.
Great minds.
I'm going to look for him, see if I can get a quick interview with him.
Coach, we'll be looking for you as our captains go back to their side of the field. Caleb Braxton and Ashton Austin were the captains for the Rogers Mounties. Grizzlies will come onto the field now. Rogers still in the indoor facility. Grizzlies in red pants, white jerseys, black numbers outlined in red. One thing good about tonight is you'll be able to see these numbers. Mounties have blue jerseys with white numbers. And be easy to see. Oh, Coach is waiting for Coach Curry to come out.
I'm just looking. Did I miss him? I don't think so. No, here he comes.
All right, let's go downstairs as Coach Fleur will try to get a word with Coach Curry. Coach.
Coach, first round of playoffs. I know this is your kind of weather.
This is it right here. I saw to come out here with a T-shirt on.
I knew you would. We ready to go?
Yes, sir. We are.
All right, good luck. Good luck. Coach Curry, he likes to bundle up. He don't really like the cold weather, but I tell you what, he's ready to go. I can tell.
Seem fired up.
Man, how can you not be? Yeah. First round of the playoffs. Beautiful. I mean, it's a little chilly, but hey, this is what it's all about in November.
Well, we have been in a warm climate for the first 10 games. Escaped some bad weather a couple of times, but what a night it is. Definitely football weather. Here in Rogers, Arkansas, tell you what, we are spoiled being at Mayo Thompson and can't say enough about home is home and nothing like home. This is pretty nice, though, compared to what we normally deal with when we're on the road in the Central. Nice press box here, great internet connection. I know Dylan had to get the camera set up on the film deck, and that was a kind of a chore, but he got that worked out. We got here early enough, probably about 3 o'clock. Went to work then and got it ready to get on the air. The only thing that I'm a little disappointed in is the hospitality. Eric Burnett does such a great job at Mayo Thompson, not just for us, but for all the visitors, their coaches, all their radio and live stream folks. And here in the Rogers press box, they have a beautiful hospitality room full of food and will not let the Grizzlies in there. I hate to see them turn our girls away. It was a little disappointing. Happened to us in Conway. We kind of expected that, but just didn't expect it here. One thing I will say about Conway as far as hospitality, Jeff Matthews and Conway Corp do such a great job helping us with our connections and getting us set up and help us with whatever we need. It's just a hard place to do it from.
It is.
But this is a different ball game.
Yeah, this is a beautiful place. They have a really nice facilities, beautiful campus here. All their athletic facilities are really nice.
Well, I noticed out back that new baseball and softball field, unbelievable.
That is impressive.
Their athletic director said that's going to be mentioned as one of the 2 or 3 top baseball facilities in the nation.
All right, and we are underway. Saul Rodriguez just hits a sky kick. It's taken at the 28. That was a nice attempt at a return. That's Braxton Lindsay. Now watch him. He's number 14. He is just a freshman. And you'll see him defensively. He was there to return the kick.
Poom Savoy out there at safety or at corner. R.J. Lester back at corner.
We got a full house tonight,
Looks like
guys.
Josh Hardwick's at outside linebacker.
All right, Dane Williams will start at quarterback. Williams will work out of the gun. He'll hand off left side, and he is off to the races. And this one's not going to end well for us, as he'll take it to the house. That was Jacob Jenkins, junior running back, looking for flags. No flags on the ground.
I couldn't see what happened, Buzz. It was just an outside zone play.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who got blocked or if we missed a tackle or not. I couldn't see it from where I'm at.
Just got a seam there, Coach, and once he got to the second level, he had enough momentum built up, nobody was going to catch him.
Well, that is not the way we wanted to start this.
No, JT Miller will come in to kick the extra point. So first play from scrimmage. Jenkins goes for a touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. 7-0. A little shocking to get started. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back with the kickoff after this.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
All right, welcome back as the Mounties take a 7-0 lead off first play from scrimmage. A team that throws it 80% of the time and runs at 20 just ran one down the left side, just outside the numbers all the way to the end zone. Isaac Wright, there is that onside kick. We were talking about that in the break, and it'll be Rogers' ball. So Rogers gets the onside kick. They'll have it at midfield. Grizzlies defense back on the field. They knew it was coming, Coach. You were saying during the break how they were talking about getting the hands team out there, so that was not a surprise.
It wasn't by surprise. It's not a good start.
No. All right, Williams will work out of the gun again. Send trips to the right side. Same play. Hand off to Jenkins. There's a flag on the ground. Jenkins still on his feet, but Eric Brewer knocks him out of bounds at the 38.
I would think that's in the area of holding.
I'm going to agree with you on that. And it is holding.
Good. We need all the help we can get right now.
Line of scrimmage will be the 42. Williams again will set up in the gun. Ball on the left hash. He'll send Ty Cunningham, senior wide receiver, into the boundary on the short side. Jenkins in the backfield. Jenkins gets the call again. Jenkins up the middle, not much there. As a host of Grizzlies will bring him down, probably a gain of 2.
I see Mingo and Sebastian Garcia getting up along with TJ Holden. Good job right there.
Second down and 15. Jenkins, right side, cuts it up. Won't get to midfield. They'll stop him at the 49-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 11.
Had a decent looking hole there, and then all of a sudden we closed it from the inside out and shut it off.
All right, 3rd and 11 for the Mounties. Grayson Cash and Ty Cunningham will split wide to the left side. Jansen Garner being the slot to the right. Jenkins in the backfield. Williams, the junior quarterback, wants to throw, has time. Now he throws. It will be complete at the 27-yard line.
Hit him right down the seam, right in the middle between the 2 safeties.
That was Mabry Verser on the reception, junior wide receiver. And the Mounties will set up quick. Again, Williams throws it out to the left side. There was a timeout. I think the Grizzlies called timeout. They did. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 27. Hadn't even been 2 minutes played yet.
No, I think Coach wanted to get in there and find out what's going on. A little pep talk. I told you it's going to depend on who adjusts to the code right now.
Yeah.
Rogers is doing a better job of it than us.
The pass to Mabry was just, a post route, Coach, and it looked like throwing into the wind, and it is a pretty stiff wind, but when he let it go, it looked like it was going to be well overthrown, but that wind just held it up enough for Verser to go up and get it.
Yeah, I don't think you can overthrow the ball going this way.
When you see it first day, it's kind of like when we're watching the guys kick in pregame, field goals, and as soon as they kick it, you think, man, that's got plenty of leg, and then wind just shut it down. All right, 1st and 10. 26-yard line of Northside. Williams and Jenkins in the backfield. Williams hands it to Jenkins.
I can tell you what play that is. That's what we used to call truck. You're pulling 2 linemen, almost like the old school wing tee, buck sweep.
Pickup of 8, 2nd down and 2. Williams hands it to Jenkins. Jenkins looks for a cutback zone. Nothing there. Mingo on the tackle.
Boy, Buzz, he has had a great season.
He really has.
He did a great job pursuing down the line of scrimmage. Didn't come upfield. That was a great job by Mingo.
A loss of a couple. 3rd down and 4 now. Ball at the 20-yard line.
I would imagine this is 2 down territory right here.
Now Williams will send a man in motion. He'll fake the jet sweep. He'll roll right, throws it complete. That was to Jansen Garner, junior tight end. He'll have enough for a 1st down.
Little bootleg action. Quarterback almost threw it too hard, and behind him, he made a heck of a catch.
Yeah, faked a jet sweep to Grayson Cash. Rolled it out to the right. Yeah, Garner did a good job making that catch. First and 10 from the 14. Williams gives it to Jenkins. Julius Thomas makes the stop. He'll get over the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
Inside zone plays, all that was. Buzz, looking, these guys, they're decent size, but they're not near what we're used to playing in the central size-wise in the line of scrimmage. Now, their receivers are tall.
2nd down and 4. Williams gives to Jenkins again.
Oh.
TJ there to make the stop.
We almost had a fumble.
Boy, it looked like he almost stripped him.
Yeah, it was close.
Third down, and looked like he lost a yard. It's going to be a long 4. Line of scrimmage is the 8-yard line. Cash goes in motion.
Back was moving. That's going to come back.
They're going to throw a flag. The pass was incomplete.
Be interesting to see if they try a field goal from here. We just declined the penalty.
It'll be third down and 4.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to bring in. Let's see. I don't see Miller. Now I do. So they will at least set up to kick a field goal.
And this is no guarantee.
Yeah.
We saw before, like you said, that wind taking that ball and pushing it off to the right.
Be a 25-yard field goal. As Miller will have his tee right in the middle of the field. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up.
No
may
good.
have missed that. That hook to the left, so the Grizzlies get a break there.
We get a big break.
So after an onside kick recovery and a big pass to Verser right down the middle, the Grizzlies were able to get out of here with a missed field goal. But, Coach, you're exactly right. Nothing's guaranteed through the air, whether it's coming off your foot or out of your hand.
Not with the wind blowing the way it is. He tried to overcompensate. He kicked before the game, and that ball pushed to the right. He overcompensated and hooked that thing to the left.
All right, so the Grizzlies will have it at the 20. Down 7-0. Ari Smith will go in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. McClain in trouble. McClain taken down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Boy, they were on him so quick. He had
it looked like they were trying to fake that reverse to Maury and hit Cam deep on a post.
Well, Cam's going to split wide to the left side. Ezra's going to be in the slot. Maury split wide to the right. Been fighting a shoulder issue as McClain will keep it himself. Over the 10 to the, probably the 12-yard line.
It's third and about 18, Buzz. Little quarterback draw.
All right, third down, 13. Oh, it'll be more than that. McClain wants to throw. Throws it left side. It's complete. Oh, in and out of the hands of Cam. Wouldn't have been enough for a first down. So the Grizzlies will have to punt this one away, and the wind is behind us. And Fallon Rackley will come in and punt this away. Coach, you were right. You were talking before the game that it looked like Fallon was warming up kicking. Fallon, who had his first touchdown last week against Little Rock Southwest late in the third quarter. And this one just a low spiral, but
that's what you need. Look at that.
It'll roll past them, past the 40 down to the 30, to the 33-yard line. Good job by Fallon. Just a low spiral that Cash, the deep man, thought about getting it and said, well, I just better get away from this one. It could take a squirrely bounce, and he did the right thing just getting away from it.
It did. That would have been the perfect punt against the wind.
Yeah.
Low and spiral, hit the ground and roll, but it worked out either way for us. That's a good punt by Fallon.
It worked out down to the 34 or 33-yard line. First and 10 for Dane Williams. So a team that throws it 80% of the time, working against that wind, have only thrown it a couple times so far. Williams hands it to Jenkins. Jenkins will get to the 41-yard line.
Again, the two plays I've seen is the truck player, the buck sweep, and the inside zone so far is what they've done running the football.
Pickup of 8, second down and 2. Cash and Cunningham split wide to the left side. Mabry Verser split wide to the right. Jenkins in the backfield with Williams. Jenkins gets the call again. Looks for a cutback lane. Nothing there as Mingo makes sure that he goes nowhere along with Sebastian Garcia.
Was it 3rd and short?
That is 3rd down and 1. As Williams looks to the sideline to get his play.
Well, it would be great if we get a stop here and make them punt into the wind from where they're at.
Garner, Cash, and Verser split wide to the right side. Cunningham into the boundary. Williams going to keep it himself. He cuts up. He'll have the first down to the 49-yard line.
A little quarterback sweep.
1st and 10 for the Mounties, up 7-0 after a missed field goal on their last possession. Ball on the left hash. Trips into the boundary. Verser split wide to the right side. Now he'll send Cash in motion. Rolls right, passes complete to Cash. Bingo had him set up and just leveled him.
Yeah,
well,
somebody got some pressure on the quarterback, made him flush a little bit.
That was free lunch for Mingo.
Coach Bingo's everywhere so far.
2nd down and 11. Trips wide. Jenkins gets the call. Looks for another cutback. Eric Brewer there to make the stop, along with Kai Perkins. So he'll get it barely over midfield. It's into Grizzly territory, but this is a 3rd and a long 8. Big play here for the Grizzlies.
Exactly where we want them, 3rd and long into the wind.
That last play they ran, that's what they scored on our first touchdown.
All right, trips to the wide side. Williams claps, gets the snap. He's going to roll right, looks for a receiver. It's complete. That'll be another first down. That was Mabry Verser on the reception.
On their passing game, with the exception of that one post, little short 7 to 8 yard passes where the wind's not as big a factor.
3rd and 7. Mounties back on the ball. Going tempo here. Williams gets the snap, hands it to Jenkins. Ball's on the ground. There's a fight for it.
Northside's got it.
Let's see who comes up with it.
I don't think
it's
so.
going to be
So.
Rogers going to get it back.
Yeah, they do.
We'd be a little more excited, I hope,
Yeah.
if we got the ball.
Garcia gets up from the bottom of the pile. Still 2nd down and 10. Empty set. Williams has 4 receivers to the right side. He'll step up into the pocket, be taken down by Julius Thomas. Ball's on the ground, but they'll say that he was down.
He was carrying
Let's get a replay on that, Dylan.
He was carrying it awful loose now.
Yeah, let's get a replay on that, see if we can see. Hard to tell. He may have been down before that ball came loose, but again, we have a 3rd down and long. Williams again looks to the sideline to get his play.
We've had him in 3rd and long 3 times. We need to get
a stop here. Cash and Verser. We're going to split to the right side, but Rogers wants a timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be back right after this.
This is Northside head football coach, Coach Felix Curry. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940. This is Northside head basketball coach, Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
Football in fall, what a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
Rogers has the ball at our 37, 3rd down and 10, up 7-0, scored on the first play from scrimmage. Jenkins on a zone read, found the seam and took it to the house.
And, Buzz, they've had the ball almost the entire first period. We're down to a minute 54,
yeah.
But we're fixing to switch the direction, going into the wind versus with it.
Another big third down play here. They've converted every one of them so far. Now Verser will go wide to the right side. He's probably their best receiver. Jansen Garner will be in the slot. Now he'll send Garner in motion. Williams drops back, steps up, throws deep. This ball will hang up. Incomplete, so it'll bring up a fourth down.
We got an early flag. I would think it's on them. The flag was thrown as soon as the ball was snapped.
Good coverage by the Grizzlies. Williams had some room to run. He elected to throw it. Now the penalties are declined. It's going to bring up a fourth down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Miller is also the punter. So far, he hasn't come on the field, and
this
the Mounties are going to go
shocks
for it.
me.
All right, fourth down and 10. Jenkins goes in motion. Now Williams running for his life. Nothing there. He's going to be taken down at the 36. He may have picked up a yard, but it's a turnover on downs. I'm shocked too. I don't understand the.
I'm going to punt the ball, knowing in a minute and 40 seconds they're going into the wind.
You're exactly right.
But, hey, he's the coach.
Minute 41 left in the first quarter. Bears down 7-0 after Rogers scores on the first play of scrimmage, then gets the onside kick and missed field goal. So the Grizzlies now have it towards the end of the first quarter. McClain throws it in and out of the hands of Maury Smith.
Ball was a little bit high.
Now remember, Maury is nursing a shoulder.
Yeah, I would think he needs the ball thrown more in the numbers area than above his head.
Yeah, I know he has a hard time getting that right arm up.
It's just good to see him back out here.
Guarantee you, just knowing he has that speed, and if he gets his hands on the ball. Second down and 10. McClain gives it to Hasley. Hasley looks for a cutback, lowers his head over the 40 to the 43-yard line. Bryant Hasley, just a junior. We'll get to have him again next year.
Very physical runner.
Third down. Third down and 3. Ball on the left hash. Ezra and Maury split to the wide side. Gives to Hasley again. Hasley cuts it upfield. He'll have enough for the first down. If my eyes aren't deceiving me, I think that he'll get it by a yard.
Buzz.
All right, Bryant with the last 2 carries moves the chains for the Bears. Now Jaden Youngblood checks in.
Yep.
Tavarius will check out.
We want to take a shot. We want to do it here pretty quick before we change directions.
Yeah, 40 seconds left. McClain out of the pistol. Throws it left side. It's complete. That's Cam. Cam tries to shake him, man. He doesn't do it, but he'll get on the other side of the 50, so we'll have it in Mountie territory.
Coaches are trying to tell him, go the other way. Don't run back in there where they're all coming from.
All right. 12 seconds left before we have to work into the wind. Grizzlies with a second down and 6.
We might get one more snap if we hurry.
All right, we're not going to get it off. Oh, yes, we are. Actually, there were zeros on the clock when we snapped it, so that's going to end the first quarter. Bears down 7-0. When we come back, they'll have it on the 49-yard line of Rogers. We'll be right back.
The Crawford County Adult Education Center and the Fort Smith Adult Education Center have teamed up to help you reach all of your educational goals. Get started today with our free classes including Arkansas High School Diploma Equivalency, English Language Learning, and Workforce Preparation classes. Train to be a CNA, a personal care assistant, a welder, and more. College courses are also available. New classes are forming now in Van Buren, Fort Smith, and Waldron. Visit us online or call the numbers on your screen. Do it for you. Education lasts a lifetime.
All right, after 1 quarter of play, it is 7-0. I feel real fortunate.
I do too.
That's what the score is. Now we'll switch ends of the field. Say thank you to Mike Fuller and Brandon and Alicia and Hannah for getting out there and braving this cold. It is cold. McLean out of the gun. Just a young blood. He'll get dragged down from behind.
Be about 2 yards, 3 yards short, Buzz. Looks like we might go for it.
4th down and 2. Line of scrimmage is the 45-yard line of Rogers. Isaac Wright will come in. He'll go to the slot on the left side of the field. That's the wide side. Hasley back in the ball game. McLean out of the pistol. McLean claps. He draws them off sides. That's a 1st down.
Good call, Coach.
All right, so the Grizzlies will move the chains. Now the line of scrimmage will be the 40-yard line. Isaac Wright, Cam Massey split to the left side. McLean drops back, throws. It's complete.
Ezra Phillips.
His first reception tonight. Ezra, who was in the slot on the right side. Pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4. Check that, 2nd down and 5. Isaac Wright will go to the sideline. Jaden Youngblood now comes in. Ezra and Cam split to the wide side. McLean has Youngblood on his hip, fakes to him, drops back, now is flushed out of the pocket, rolls left. He's going to throw. It's up for grabs. As it goes out of bounds. I don't think that anybody had a shot at that.
No. Great job by McLean getting out of trouble, sprinting out to his opposite side, squaring his shoulders up and getting a pretty good throw into that wind.
Yeah, he did. He had Ezra Phillips, but Ezra was in double coverage, and McLean smartly throws it where nobody can catch it.
Well, and the big thing is
alive.
He avoided a sack. I mean, so we're still
we got third and 5.
Yeah, two downs to get it here.
Yeah. All right, Hasley in the backfield. Tay King in the slot on the left side. Now McLean fakes it to Hasley, throws it.
I'm not sure what happened there. Something that was he was throwing it to Ezra, and Ezra looked like he was blocking.
Yeah, Ezra was definitely blocking. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 5. Ball at the 35-yard line. All right, we're under 10 seconds now on the play clock. Ezra, Tay, and Cam split wide to the left side. Now McLean looks left, throws it in and out of the hands of Ezra Phillips. Well, that'll be a turnover on downs.
Ball a little bit high, but very catchable. Just went through his hands.
Yeah, and the thing about it, I mean, McLean can throw with some velocity, no question about that, and it is cold tonight. On a warm night, I think he makes that catch every time.
Oh, yeah, and the ball tends to be a little slick.
And that little hard, too.
Weather.
Yeah. So Dane Williams will bring his offense back out. 10:29 left in the first half. Eli Parsons in the ball game now. He'll be the quarterback. Jenkins in the backfield with him. Jenkins gets the call, goes to the short side of the field. Brewer there to make the stop, along with Kai Perkins. C.J. Dickerson was there. Pickup of 3, 2nd down and 7. So I'm not. Eli, who is a junior QB, gets the snap, rolls right. Pass is complete for a first down to the 49-yard line.
He's a little bitty guy too, Buzz.
Yeah, he is very, very small. Tell you how deceiving this is. They have him listed at 6'2", 150.
No way.
Jenkins with the call again.
Good
Stopped
job.
at the line of scrimmage.
Garcia
again. Perkins was there. Sebastian having a good game.
Buck, if he weighs 130,
or if he's 6'2".
Hey, I'm 175.
I hear you. Parsons gives it to Jenkins again. Jenkins cuts up, finds a seam to the 40-yard line. Be enough for a first down.
They're loving that play where they're pulling those two linemen and getting out on the perimeter and getting on our smaller guys. We're going to have to attack that from the secondary and go blow it up.
That play's worked well for them all night. You're right there, loving that.
1st and 10 from the 40. Parsons gives it to Jenkins again.
I think
Flag
we got a motion penalty.
Well, make it a 1st and 15 now. Line of scrimmage will be the 45. There's got to be a number change as far as the quarterback goes. We have him listed at 6'2", and he is definitely not that. Fakes the handoff to Jenkins, rolls right.
Got a flag downfield. That's simply a drop back, and they got a little pressure and pushed him out of the pocket, and there's nobody there.
I'll say one thing about Eli Parsons, he's fast.
He's shifty.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be on them again. Holding.
Yeah, one thing you can say so far tonight, all the flags have gone against Rogers Mounties.
That'll be from the spot, so they won't lose a lot of yardage from where they were.
The line of scrimmage is the 46. 1st down and 15. Ball loose. Parsons will pick it up. He is slung down. That's Perkins.
Again,
Perkins, and there's a lot of chatter going on out there.
I think that, again, that snap right there is a result of the ball being slick because of the cold weather.
Perkins got off to a slow start tonight, but he's come on this last series. He really has.
Now the line of scrimmage is the 46 of Rogers. 2nd down, 24. Ball on the right hash. Parsons still the quarterback. Cash goes in motion. Parsons gets the snap. He'll be snowed under at the 37-yard line.
TJ Holden got there first.
Perkins there again.
I believe we'll see a punt now.
Third down and forever.
Oh, excuse me, I thought it was 4th.
It is 3rd down.
24 is what they have on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not. It's more than that.
Yeah, it is.
32. 3rd down and 32. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line of Rogers.
They're fixing to take another 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, they were. Rogers is going to call a timeout. We're going to call a timeout too. Dylan, let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be back after this.
Since 1977, Jerry Neal's Barbecue has been providing mouth-watering barbecue in a family-friendly environment. 45 years later, the great tradition continues with the new additions of fried catfish and jumbo shrimp that are cooked fresh every time. Satisfy your cravings when your catfish arrives at your table hot and crispy. Jerry Neal's Barbecue is proud to be a part of Fort Smith's history. Hope to see you soon at Jerry Neal's Barbecue and Catfish.
All right, welcome back. 7-0 is the score. 3rd down and 32 for Rogers. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line. Dane Williams, who was the starter, has been replaced by Eli Parsons, and we're not really sure why that is, but he looks to be fine. He's on the sideline.
Buzz, they may simply use 2 quarterbacks.
They could. All right, Parsons out of the shotgun. Throws it. It will be incomplete. No call there as Hardwick was in coverage against Jenkins.
Something's going on. Do we have a flag?
I don't see the flag, but there has been a lot of chatter going back and forth. Let's see. I don't see the flag, but they're acting like they're they're going to go against Northside.
Roughing the quarterback. Here it is, Buzz. The flag is laying on the white line on the 30. I just now saw it.
I still don't see it. Oh,
he's picking it up.
Yeah, it has disappeared.
I did not see that. I was watching the ball. Did anybody see if he hit the quarterback's leg?
I never saw it.
Oh, that's a big play right there, guys.
Well, now the line of scrimmage be the 47-yard line of Northside. Still 3rd and long.
That's automatic first down.
It is. It is automatic first down. And had a 3rd down and 32.
Man.
So 1st and 10 from the 47. Parsons gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins shakes off Brewer, but not Hardwick or Julius Thomas. He won't get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 1. With 6:43 left in the first half. What you thought might be a track meet after the very first play of the game has really slowed down.
Yeah, both teams settled in and playing pretty good defense.
All right, 2nd down and 12. Parson fakes it to Jenkins, wants to throw, being flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be hit and taken down.
Our 2 guys hit each other. That's hard.
That was Hardwick.
Josh Hardwick's helmet came off. That was.
Yeah, and he's going to be checked on immediately.
I think he's trying to get up. He definitely took a head shot from his own player.
Yeah, he's going to be a little disoriented. We're going to have to help him. He's on his feet, which is good news. He tried to get up immediately.
Yeah, and went back down. He's smiling.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's a good sign. I'm telling you, that was a collision.
Yeah. Yeah, you could
He's walking on his own, so he's smiling, talking like he's good, so good. Good.
All right, 3rd down and 15. All back in Mounties' side of the field now. It's been going back and forth in midfield.
I love the intensity and the effort right there. There was 2 guys going after that quarterback like scalded dogs.
All right, big 3rd down play here for the Grizzlies. Empty set for Parsons. Parsons steps into the pocket, throws, incomplete. Intended for Grayson Cash. Cash should have caught that ball, but he heard the footsteps.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Mr. Sawyer.
Yeah.
He started to go down for it, and he said, I don't think so.
All right, 4th and 15. Parsons comes out, and Williams will come back in. Not the punter. So they'll go empty set again.
I believe he's going to punt the ball.
Might be a quick kick here with the wind behind him. But he's moving up a little bit now. Still out of the gun. No, he's going to throw it.
Julius there. Holding on them.
Yeah, they'll take him down, so the Grizzlies will get possession at the 41-yard line. Not sure those last 2 4th down decisions to go for it really don't make any sense to me, especially that one even more than the last one.
I don't get it. Either he thinks they're that good on offense or we're that bad on defense, but that's 2 times in a row it's gone against him.
All right, 5:47 left in the 2nd quarter. We've got to make this possession count. Tay King will be the running back. Ball on the right hash. Cam wide to the left side. Throws it to Cam, complete. Cam spins, still on his feet. to the 35-yard line where he's taken down by 3 different Mounties.
That's what the coaches were talking to him about, going outside away from the pursuit.
Pickup of 7, 2nd down, 3. Ball on the left hash. Cam into the boundary. Ezra and Mari split wide to the right side. Tay King fakes to him. Pass is complete to Cam. Cam should have enough for a first. Let's see where they
It's going to be
mark
really
it.
close. They may actually mark. Yep, first down.
Yeah, first down for the Grizzlies. Line of scrimmage, the 31-yard line. McLean out of the gun. Claps, gets the snap, throws it. Complete to Ezra Phillips. Ezra to the 21-yard line. Nice go up and get it by Ezra Phillips. His hands have warmed up now.
Yeah, number 2 went for the pick, missed it. I think that's their quarterback playing defense.
Yeah. Great concentration by Ezra Phillips. Ball on the right hash now. Cam will be in man covered, split wide to the left side. Look for Cam. Tay in the backfield. Now he throws at Cam on the slant, complete to the 18.
Oh, he came out of
He
that,
did
but
come
they
out
blew
of
the
it.
whistle a little quick. It's going to be a first down too, Buzz.
Well, the chains will move again. 4:15 left in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 17. Moody gets the snap, gives it to Tay King. Tay looks for a cutback lane. They'll grab him by the jersey and pull him down.
Nothing there. They did
Okay.
a pretty good job of stuffing that play side.
Yeah. Stopped by Braxton Lindsey. Again, Braxton, just a freshman. McLean will send one wide to the right side. That's Mari. Ezra in the slot, left side. McLean's going to have to pull out of the pocket. He throws it. It's caught.
That's touchdown.
Touchdown, Northside.
Good to see Mari Smith.
Mari Smith. Good job by McLean. McLean got in trouble, had to flush out of the pocket. Found Mari just right at the out-of-bounds line. Coach, you had the best view of anybody.
Oh, yeah, it was great job by McLean getting away. Mari ran a great route, and McLean put it where only Mari could catch, and he went down and got it. Good job.
Saul Rodriguez in for the extra point. This will tie it up. Kick is up, and we are tied at 7.
I'll tell you what, Buzz, that may be what we needed to get our motors really going, and I got, again, question going for it on their end of the field.
Oh, I do too, twice. I don't understand that. But, you know, we talked about how close this game would probably be on paper. These guys are pretty evenly matched, and right now, 7-7 is the score. I'm a little shocked by the fact that it's just 7-7. But you're right. I think they've just settled into their game plan. Both defenses are playing pretty good, but the mistakes that Rogers has made as far as the fourth down have cost them.
Yeah, and you know Rogers has put the ball on the ground twice.
Yeah,
that normally doesn't go away. You start doing it, you keep doing it. So that's a great job by our offense.
Saul Rodriguez will tee it up at the 40-yard line. Corbin Norris will go deep for the Mounties.
See if we get that sky kick.
Yeah, he's lined up just to sky kick this.
Oh, it's short. Oh.
That was Jansen Garner.
That almost
caught it. It almost made him pay.
Yeah, and that was almost on the ground, live ball.
Yeah. .318 left in the half. Rogers has it at the 36-yard line. Now let's see who comes out at quarterback.
Number 2.
So Williams will be the quarterback. Jacob Jenkins in the backfield with him. Trips to the right side. Now Williams rolls right, throws it complete. That's Verser. Verser will be a little short of a first down.
The quarterback wanted a late hit. He turned around, looked at the referee, and I don't know who got him. It was Josh, but it was clean.
All right, 2nd down and 2. Williams hands it to Jenkins. Jenkins gets the first down and more. He gets a block. He turns it on. It'll be a foot race for the end zone, and Jenkins will win it.
Buzz, that's the same play I've been talking about. Yeah. They pulled both the backside guard and tackle, got him hooked, and then the wide out did a good job blocking CJ, and it was open field after that.
So 2 big plays for Rogers. Both of them a result of Jenkins getting the ball. Jenkins has some speed. I mean, he's been a kid that all year long they've just thrown and thrown and thrown, and then tonight he's got his opportunity and he's made the best of it.
Yeah, he's got a little speed.
JT Miller on for the extra point. Cash will hold it. Kicks up and good. 14-7. 2:39 left. Guys, let's take a break and come back with a kickoff after this.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history. At least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
All right, welcome back to Whitey Smith Stadium. 14-7. Still got some time left in the first half. Working against the wind. Did a good job in our last possession. Just need to duplicate that. Isaac Wright, Cam Massey go deep. Miller's got it teed up. Kick this one deep, and that will go to Isaac Wright at the 5. Isaac will get maybe to the 15. So the Grizzlies will have 85 yards to go in 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
This half has gone by fast, Buzz.
It sure has. I think coming into it was probably going to be an air raid, but long and drawn out. But after you saw those flags blowing, you think, now this may be a ground game.
Both teams running the ball more than what they probably want to.
Tay King in the backfield with McLean. Looks to the right side, throws it complete to Ezra.
Oh, great.
Ezra still on his feet, goes out of bounds at the, let's see where they're going to mark him out of bounds, at the 29.
That was a great catch, Buzz.
Yeah, Ezra, that's the second time he's made that catch, Coach, when he's had a defensive back go for the pick, and he has to watch it past him all the way to his hands.
Yeah, that's a great catch.
Yeah.
And then a dang good run afterwards.
2nd down and 1. Now Ezra goes into the slot on the left side of the field. That's the wide side. Now we'll run it off the left side. That'll be enough for a first down.
I just noticed too, Buzz, they walked out number 22 and put him in Mari's face with number 4 back behind him. So they may have learned their lesson real quick.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Bears. 27 is the line of scrimmage. McLean fakes it. Passes complete to Cam. Good concentration by Cam. Catches it and immediately taken out of bounds.
Good concentration by Cam.
That was Cam Cunningham, guarding Cam Massey. Pickup of 8, second down. I'm sorry, pickup of 7. Second down and 3, ball on the left hash. Ezra in the slot. Cam into the boundary. Mari split wide to the right side. Hands it to Tay. Tay back to the right side. Still on his feet. Gets upfield now. Over the 40 to the 41.
Boy, his initial cut was beautiful. Everything was being washed towards you guys, and he made that cut and hit it back hard. Good job.
Well, another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 41. Same formation. Cam and Ezra into the boundary. Mari split wide right. Now McLean rolls. Pass is complete. Ezra coming across the middle. Pickup of 6.
Well, I'll tell you what, McLean Moody is on fire right now. That's a great job. Good job by Ezra on that drag route on the boot. I think Northside's going to take a timeout.
Northside will take a timeout. Minute 6 left. Ball at the 48-yard line. With a second down and 3, we'll just stay with it. As the wind, from what we can see out of the press box, is probably still as intense as it was in the beginning of the game.
No, it's still blowing pretty good.
Yeah, you see the flags are straight out.
You don't realize it when you're looking towards the scoreboard. The minute you turn around, it hits you in the face pretty good. I don't think it's as strong, but it's still pretty good.
All right, second down and 3.
So far, a great job by our offense moving the ball down the field.
As we get back to action. Ball on the right hash. I think we had some movement on the right side. We were a little quick off the starting line there. So Rashawn Clark in the ball game now for the Grizzlies. It'll be second down, 8 to go. So minute 6 left. Lane drops back, throws. Intended for Cam Massey. Cam in and out of his hands at the 30-yard line. Well, the ball was hung up, and Cam turned around to see it just at the last second.
Yeah, it's almost like he lost it for a second. But that's a tough throw right there into this wind. As much air was put under that ball.
3rd and 8. All right, Hasley in the backfield with McLean. McLean will drop back, steps up, throws deep. There's an interference. Got to be an interference there.
No flags.
He was hit from behind. That was Mari Smith, the intended receiver. That is amazing. Run that back, Dylan. Let's watch this.
Oh. Called it incomplete.
I mean, they hit him from behind. That is, well, that's the kind of call you get on the road. Got to expect that. Fallon Rackley will come in and punt this away. There's 53 seconds left now. Let's just don't make any big time errors. Let's get in the dressing room at 14-7. We'll get the ball first in the 3rd quarter as Cash will drop deep and receive this punt from Fallon Rackley.
We just moved, so we got a 5-yard penalty. Buzz, they called that incomplete, and they intercepted the ball. It bounced around and landed on the number 5's lap.
There should have been an interference call, Coach.
I agree. There was a lot of contact.
Yeah. Low snap. Fallon's have to go get it. And so that's exactly what you didn't want to happen.
Golly.
Now the ball will be at the 17-yard line, and they'll have 48 seconds left. Rogers still with one timeout left.
We need to do our best to hold this to a field goal. I wish now they'd left that as an interception.
Oh, definitely. Williams will be your quarterback. Jenkins your running back. Verser split wide to the right side.
We just called timeout.
All right, so Northside's going to take their last timeout. Now we'll just stay with it. So Jenkins with 2 big runs for 2 touchdowns. Onside kick that we were able to keep them out of the end zone, and they missed a field goal. And then we have a bad snap and weren't able to handle it. Give them good field position. So if we can get out of here 17-7, yeah, that would be nice.
Yes, it would be big.
Yeah, 14-7 would be even nicer, but
yeah, and that's very possible.
Yeah.
Pick 6 would be even better.
I like that. So is it a slobber knocker yet?
No, not yet.
Well, there was one slobber knocker.
Yeah, there was.
but it was on our own guys.
Yeah, 2 of our own guys hit each other. That's true.
That little number 15 ducked in between them, and here they came.
And he was smart to duck, too, because he hit been the one that had been wobbling off.
All right, Cunningham and Garner go wide to the left side. Cash and Verser split wide to the right side. Jenkins goes in motion. Williams sets up, throws it incomplete.
Boy,
he wants an interference call.
Yeah, and we had Kai Perkins coming like a torpedo. If he'd held that ball just a second longer, we'd have seen that slobber knocker.
44 seconds left. 2nd down and 10. Line of scrimmage is the 18-yard line of the Bears. So Verser, Cash, and Cunningham split to the wide side, tight on the short side. Williams looks left. Ball is overthrown. No call there. Good coverage by Kai Perkins.
Yeah, they had their receiver had their hands on our guy every bit as much as we had on there.
You had Jacob Jenkins coming out of the backfield on a wheel route, well covered.
He scored on the same play from 67 and 56 yards. Why have they not run that play?
That was just what I was thinking, Jeff.
I don't get that.
3rd down. 39 seconds left. Williams rolls right. Has some running room, but he will go out of bounds at the 13 after Hardrick delivers a lick. So he must be feeling pretty good.
Yeah. What's that make it, 4th and what?
Well, let's see where they place it. It's going to be 4th down and 5.
I tell you, if I'm coaching, I'm kicking the field goal.
34 seconds left, and they are going to send the field goal team in. That'll be J.T. Miller.
You know, used to work with a guy named Robert Hooks. Don't take points off the board.
There you go.
This will be a 30-yard attempt out of the hold of Grayson Cash.
He's got a hard angle here too.
The kick is up, and it's good, 17-7.
That's a good job by our defense.
I feel like we did good there.
That's a win for us right there.
30 seconds left. All right, we just need to get in the locker room, get our game plan set. Coach, what are they telling them in the locker room? What's going to be the...
Oh, they're going to tell them they played, like Jeff said, 2 big plays. They got to get in and they got to fix that. They got to, whatever's hurting them with that play with those 2 guys pulling, they got to fix that. They got to tell their offense, you're moving the ball, but we got to put it in the end zone. Come out, score the first time you get it, it's 17-14. You're in a ball game.
Miller will tee it up. Isaac right. Cam Massey will be deep. They'll set up on their 10-yard line. Isaac got the last one at the 5. Only got it back to the 15. He's a young man that has a big future for the Grizzlies. Just a sophomore. Great running ability. Miller gets this one airborne, and it will go into the end zone about 8 yards deep. So the Grizzlies will get it at the 20. 30 seconds left. Sit on it.
I'm sitting on it. Into the wind. I'm not taking any chance of anything bad happening to make this worse.
All right, McLean Moody will be in the pistol. Tay King will be right behind him. McLean claps, gets the snap, hands it to Tay. Tay is taken down by Ashton Alston.
I mean, that right there, giving the ball to him could end up being a big play.
Yeah, who knows?
We've seen that several times this year.
They'll let that clock tick. So they'll let that one run out. 7 seconds left. Grizzlies will take this to the locker room down 10 points, but we'll get it first in the third quarter and see if we can't get into that lead that Rogers has. Coach, stay warm. We'll take a break. Be back with you here shortly.
Did you spend time at Camp Lejeune between 1953 and 1987? Were you diagnosed with cancer or any of these serious conditions? You may be entitled to significant compensation. Personnel and their families have suffered serious illnesses after being exposed to toxic drinking water while on base. If you lived, worked, or served at Camp Lejeune and were diagnosed with cancer or another serious condition,
let us help you weather the storm. Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888.
And I'm on a roll. Hey, 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 hey. And I'm on a roll.
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh them and find out.
Okay. Pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Dirt. It's where we came from, where we play, and where we work. It's under our fingernails, sometimes in our teeth, and always in our blood. Dirt. Let's go get some on us.
Stop by Auto Finders in Roland for a product demonstration.
Welcome back to Whitey Smith Stadium. 17-7 is the score. It has been kind of a weird game. Right off the bat, we won the toss, deferred, kicked it to Rogers. First play from scrimmage, Jenkins goes all the way to the house. Then they had an onside kick, recovered it, drove down, attempted a field goal, and missed it. It was only a 25-yard field goal, but the wind is definitely playing havoc with the quarterbacks and the kickers. So he missed that, and we dodged a potential score there. And then just now, before the end of the first half, we forced them to kick a field goal after we had a bad snap on a punt, and they really couldn't move it from the 18-yard line. But here we are, 17-7. We'll get it first in the third quarter, and Jeff has been working on some stats. Jeff, you got anything so far?
Negative.
Not yet.
No, you just now gave me my stat sheets. You
You
didn't come through with my stat sheets yet.
No, that's an outright lie.
Oh, that's an outright lie?
Yeah, outright.
Outright.
No, you've had
I
those
just know
stat
that
sheets.
guy from Rogers on those 2 touchdown runs, 123 yards for 2 touchdowns.
Jacob Jenkins.
But we're going to clean that up.
I know the girls are coming down from the film deck. Hopefully they come into the press box and try to get warmed up a little bit. Coach Fleur's out there braving the elements. And I know that it's not going to be any easier in the second half as far as this weather goes. Got a text from Kristen Bean. She said that they're watching with a fire going at the cabin, but it is sleeting there. KXNW, you can see this replay tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. It'll play in its entirety. So hopefully tomorrow night when we watch this again, we're victorious and are on our way to Bryant to play the Bryant Hornets, who are the best team in the state and have been for a few years here. Yeah, Southside and North Little Rock are tied at 7 at halftime.
That's a little bit of surprise right there, isn't it?
As you can see on the screen now, the big show that's coming up on the 19th, a week from tomorrow. Guys, the Grizzly Sports Network is going to be covering it, but if you can, come watch this. It's going to be at the Grizzly Arena, our new arena. You got to come see it just to be seeing it. There's going to be a lot of great basketball. Starting at noon, you've got Alma and Springdale Harbor. At 2 o'clock, Oklahoma City Southeast against Southside. At 4 o'clock, North Kansas City against Little Rock Parkview. At 6 p.m., it'll be our Grizzlies against the Bryant Hornets. And then 8 o'clock, Link Academy against the Accelerated Schools of Denver. That's going to be a lot of talent on a basketball court. If you want to see some future stars, come watch that. Coach Burnett's put this thing together to be sponsored by Orr, Chevrolet and Cadillac. Thank you to them for sponsoring. The I Group, Blaylock Heat and Air. It'll be fun. It's going to be a long day, though, and when we win this game tonight, that means we got to go to Bryant, and it'll probably be about 2 o'clock in the morning by the time we get back from Bryant, and then got to get up and go set up at the arena for the big show. But I'd love nothing more than covering Grizzly sports, and, well, just want to get a win here tonight. Coach Fleur, are you with us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
There we go.
Buzz, I figured you'd just go straight to the arena and set it up.
Will you help me?
Pull you out of cot and sleep.
Will you help me?
Yeah, I'll help you set it up.
Okay.
You know, I think Coach Beaumont's got him an apartment built there in the back of the arena. He's got full kitchen back there, full bedroom, full bathroom, shower, and all that stuff back there.
We got him. Got a way to go then.
Yeah, you got it back in there, man. I know you do. He's got you all set up back there, and you're ready to fly.
Hey, Coach, anybody brought you any hot chocolate?
No, sir, but I haven't asked anybody to, and I'm really I'm kind of comfortable right now. I'm just down here on the bench, little halftime break.
So many times that you look across and see the Grizzly fans and how many make the games, and having to go as far as we go in the Central, Little Rock, Cabot, Conway, and tonight it's a little bit thin, but it is for a good reason. I mean, it is. I'm sure it's miserable being in the stands with the wind blowing like this. See our fan cam there. The folks that are here are hoping that we can light it up in the second half.
Well, we can. We've moved the ball. Just got to finish drives.
Now, one of our camera girls, are both of them in here now? We've got Alicia and Hannah. Now, gotten into the press box with us and trying to warm up. We have a mini split in here, but we couldn't really get it to work very well in the beginning. Jeff, you ready?
Well, I think I got some defensive stats here. For
right.
defense has played, even though they're behind, Northside's behind 17-7. Defense, I think, has, except I think we can all three agree that except for two plays, defense has played pretty well tonight. Number 21, Terry Holden, has 7. He's leading the way right now with 7 tackles. He's got 1 sack, 2 half sacks, so he's got a sack. And also Mango has jumped in there with 6 tackles. And also number 9, Perkins, Kai Perkins, he also has 6 tackles tonight. He got off to a slow start there early in the first quarter, but late in the first quarter and all the second quarter, he really came on, and he was in there for tackles for loss, and he came up and really did a good job there late in the first quarter and the whole second quarter. But Mango's been all over the field. He's had some tackles for loss, and he's been going up and down the line of scrimmage and making tackles in the backfield. He's been making tackles on short passes. So him and Terry Holden and Perkins and Mango, and they've had a real good game. Julius Thomas, number 44, he's playing a real good game. He's had 4 tackles and a half a sack. So those 4 guys right there have been all over the field tonight. They've done a good job, and the defense has done a good job not putting pressure on the quarterback.
Seen some really good things out of Josh Hardwick.
Yes.
Some big licks out of him tonight.
Yes. Just good to see him come back after that one leg.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, but, you talk about the defense and how well they've done. It's just been a couple of plays. Been 2 long touchdowns from Jenkins, but then there's been some third down conversions that one was a penalty that got the 3rd and 32 conversion, but there were a couple more that they converted long third down plays, and we can't have that in the second half.
No, that's 3rd and 32. That's just you can't have it. I didn't see it. Late hit on the quarterback. The referee was standing right there, so it must have happened. But got to be smarter than that.
Guys, I want to say congratulations to Eric Barrientos, who's been a great lineman for the Grizzlies. Coach, he did a good job for you as he was a junior last year. He's going to graduate this year, and he's had an offer from Ouachita Baptist and also from Arkansas Tech. And just want to say congratulations to him. I think he had potentially, he's going to get more offers.
He's a fine young man. He does a great job. Loves football, loves playing, does a great job in the classroom.
And he is a huge motivator, been a great senior leader for these Grizzlies, loves the sport, loves the Grizzlies. And, I hate to lose him, but just wish him the best next year wherever he goes, because he is going to play football again next year.
Well, I know you 2 guys are Tech guys, but I might have to go to Ouachita the way they win right now.
Yeah,
they are.
They are definitely winners.
I mean, they win a bunch of games.
Hey, they've got a really good live stream program too. If you are a Ouachita Baptist fan, then you can watch them on Saturdays. It's like watching a network TV. They do a really good job with it. Hey, I also want to say congratulations to Jaden Duggar. Jaden is a senior, going to be a senior baseball player this year. Just signed with Crowder Junior College, probably one of the best junior colleges, one of the best in the country. You go play there, there's a lot of those kids that go on to play for big-time schools, and we're excited for Jaden and looking forward to his senior year in baseball this year. His grandmother is my office manager, and I've known Jaden since he was born, and just a great kid. And he's like Eric. He's good in the class. He's just a good human being, and I'm excited for his future. Looking forward to seeing what he does this year as a senior and what he does in the future as a college baseball player.
Well, that's what colleges want. They want good people. They want good players that make good grades and have great character.
Yeah, those are 2 of the best right there. We're going to take one more break and come back for a few more stats and the start of the third quarter after this.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today.
Since 1933, Edwards Funeral Home has been serving the families of Fort Smith and the surrounding communities with celebration of life services. Losing a loved one is a difficult and often emotional experience, which is why Edwards Funeral Home is here for you every step of the way. Achieve future peace of mind for you and your family when you pre-arrange your services. We all plan for things that might happen, so why not plan for something that is unavoidable? Edwards Funeral Home, giving you dignity with peace of mind.
This is Burton Pools & Spa's Hot Tub Warehouse. As you can see, it's quite full, so we're hosting a warehouse sales event to clean it out. Hot tubs up to $4,900 off retail or payments as low as $80 a month. Basically, we got so much inventory, we gotta get rid of all this. Sale ends November 7th, so stop by Burton Pools & Spas in Fort Smith or Springdale, or visit us online at burtonpools.com.
Sawyers is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Welcome back to Whitey Smith Stadium. 17-7 is the score at half. Talked a little bit earlier about the big show that's going to take place on the 19th, which is a week from tomorrow at Grizzly Arena. Coach Burnett just sent me a text. Wanted to talk a little bit about Link Academy, who plays the 8 o'clock game. This year they're led by 5-star senior Jacoby Walter, 4-star senior Cameron Carr, and 5-star junior Elliott Cadeau. Last year there were 34-2. The players that have committed so far this year: Cameron Carr is Tennessee, Corey is going to go to LSU, Jacob Cole, Oklahoma, Ryan Forrest, Memphis, Cade Phillips, Tennessee, Jacoby Walter, Baylor. So you're talking about a bunch of D1 players, and a lot of these kids, they're going to end up in the NBA, if not all the ones that I just mentioned. They play fast, they play above the rim. That game's going to take place at 8 o'clock next Saturday night. Grizzlies play at 6 against Bryant. A lot of good basketball starting at noon. Going to be great refreshments. Again, sponsored by Orr Chevrolet Cadillac. Come out and watch this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be a lot of fun. If you can't come, watch it on the Grizzly Sports Network.
That's a lot of talent going to be out there on the basketball court. Even if you don't like basketball, but you like to watch athletes playing any sport, come out and watch these guys. There's going to be a lot of good athletes out there on the floor.
Jeff, any offensive stats?
Oh, yeah, we got McLean Moody. He's he doesn't have a lot of yards, but he has a good completion percentage, if I'm not wrong. I may be wrong here, but and I think I am, but we're going to try to go here with 9 out of 11 for 67 yards and a touchdown. Leading receivers are Phillips. He had 3 for 19 yards, as long as it was 9. We also have Massey with 3 receptions for 15 yards, as long as it was 7. Smith had 1 big reception, and it was a heck of a catch. I think Coach Fleur had a real good angle on that. He saw that down there in the end zone, right on the sideline. He had 1 catch for 17 yards, and that was for the only Grizzly touchdown tonight. So that was a heck of a play there. The leading rusher tonight for the Grizzlies is Hasley. He has 3 carries for 11 yards. and King has 3 carries for 10 yards. And so as stat-wise, it has not been a very good night for the Grizzlies, but they started out slow. That first drive was only like 3 plays, and that was like minus 8 yards. So they got off to a really slow start, but the defense has kept them in the game tonight. They had another drive that was a pretty good drive, but ended in a bad snap on a punt, and they held Rogers to only 3 points on that, which was really huge. And that might turn out to be the biggest play of the night, of them holding them to just a field goal on that.
Now, when they got the ball on the 18-yard line with 43 seconds left or 48 seconds left and a timeout, you're just hoping, hey, can we keep them to 3? If we do, that is a win, and that's exactly what happened.
The other thing, too, you think back about talking about offensive stats, we went almost 7.5 minutes, 8 minutes before we ever touched the ball in the first quarter.
Yep.
Score, onside kick, drive it, miss a field goal. We finally get the ball deep in our end of the field.
Now, we don't have a time of possession stat. That would be interesting. I would love to know, what that stat is, because you're right. I mean, almost the entire first quarter.
Yeah, before we touch the ball.
Yeah. Well, the Grizzlies are now. Well, they got to make a long walk. Coach, where is the dressing room?
It's on the other side of their indoor facility. It's not maybe the longest walk I've ever seen to have to come to a football field.
Yeah,
but you on the very back corner, and you have to walk through there's a little path of flowers and stuff. You got to walk just to the left of that and come through a gate, the ticket gate.
Well, it shows 48 seconds left in the halftime, and on a night like this, when it's as cold as it is, you guys want to stay in the locker room as long as you can, stay warm, but you got to get out here and get loose and get used to this again. Also, I want to say thank you to Coach Burnett for taking care of us at Mayo Thompson like he does. I still feel sorry for our girls who were turned away trying to get something to eat. Dylan, Brandon, they were turned away also. Coach Fleur was turned away.
Well, actually, they were turned away before I got there.
You saw it coming.
I saw the AD telling them yes.
Yeah, that was. Well, I don't know that I could ever turn anybody away for something to eat. But thank you to Coach Burnett, the way he services everybody at Mayo Thompson. It's not just the Grizzlies. It's for the referees. It's for our visitors, whoever we're playing. They're all welcome, so we do appreciate that.
Yeah, Coach Barnett, he's a good guy.
Okay,
I
Coach.
miss seeing him every day.
He'd be saying, well, he likes you too, Coach Fowler.
He's not here to defend himself.
No, I'm not going to let you pick on him.
I'm not picking on him.
Well, you are, kind of.
Coach Barnett's my favorite guy.
Coach
well, well, Coach Fowler, you know that he doesn't like. Well, he doesn't. Hot peppers really are not his thing, and you knew it, and you gave him one of the hottest you could give him.
No, I didn't give him one. Somebody else did, and I wouldn't have let that happen had he not been trying to make jokes about me at my own house. So I let him try a hot pepper.
Well, when he called me, he was still trying to catch his breath.
He beat it up on that big bald head of his real fast.
Oh, Coach. I think that there was a way that we can get him, if he could call in, I think there's a way we could get him.
Well, he just texted me. He said,
did he? Okay.
Miss you too. Tell Buzz thanks. He's a good guy, does a great job with our basketball program.
Oh, he does. Yeah, and, you guys that have done such a great job over the years getting kids to the next level, and it's not just the next level, it's on into the pros. And now that Jalen and Isaiah are playing for Oklahoma City, I know that Coach Burnett's going over there as much as he can to watch them play, and that's just because his love of the kids.
That would be very neat.
Yeah. And you do the same thing, like when some of your kids that play, when they you've gone, what, 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours to see them?
Oh,
Stevie?
You love to go see your kids play.
Yeah, it's fun to see them get to the next level.
You know, Coach Curry and I can't remember now, 3 or 4 years ago, took a whole load of them over to Oklahoma State to watch Trey and OU play Oklahoma State in Stillwater, and had a great time watching him and just Stevie Young and just a bunch of them.
Now you got Deuce now that's starting to get some playing time.
Yeah,
at
he had
UCA.
a big run last week.
Saw that
2 weeks ago.
Saw that. That was against North Alabama, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Deuce, a good young man.
Deuce has put on some muscle.
Yeah, he's bowed up.
He doesn't recognize him. I remember Trey when he came back after being at OU for a year. He didn't look like the same guy.
No, it's amazing what happens when you get them in college and they get on a very good nutrition program and they're in that weight room 3, 4, 5 days a week. Unbelievable the difference in them.
And that training program, the way they can eat, I mean, that's basically open all day and all night, isn't it?
Hey, Buzz.
Yes, sir.
I got a young lady here that's an ex-Northside Grizzly cheerleader who now heads up the cheerleaders at LSU. She's in town for the big game tomorrow, Maddie. I know her as Maddie Carter. So, hey, you want to say hey to Buzz Sawyer for me?
Absolutely. Hey.
Hey, Maddie.
Bears.
Well,
so she's here. Big game tomorrow. You know we're pulling for the Razorbacks, but
Really hard not to call the Hogs on the field, but I'll be silent. We're big.
well, it sure is good to see you.
now that's Coach Chris Carter's daughter, who is Northside's principal, and the Carters. And if you go to Northside or if you live on the North Side, it may be just a Fort Smith residence. If you don't know who the Carters are, you hadn't been listening.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Chris told me once she's the last Carter. They've had a Carter there for 50 years. She was the last one. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, they are definitely Northside royalty. So the Bears will get it first. They'll also get the win. So, Coach Fleur, we want to get whatever damage that we can inflict, we need to do it now.
Yes, you're right. The wind's still going pretty good.
Miller has it teed up, and he'll be kicking into the wind. Isaac and Cam at the 10. The third quarter is underway. It's another onside kick, and it will hopefully go out of bounds.
It did.
All right, so the Bears with great field position at the 45-yard line.
I like that. I like starting where we're starting.
I do too.
That ball went out of bounds about the 45, I believe.
Yeah, it's on the 45. Check that, the 44. I rarely do I ever try to, I say rarely, no I do. I'll second guess a coach here and there or a referee here and there.
Well, you did me a bunch.
I never did. Never did. You go back and look at the games. I never did.
I'm with you, Buzz. I don't understand what he's thinking.
No, I don't either. All right, 1st and 10 for McLean. Tay King in the backfield. McLean out of the shotgun. Gives it to Tay. Tay left side. Cuts it up. Makes a man miss. At midfield, still on his feet. To the 46-yard line. Be short. Well, maybe a first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be close.
I had a great view of that. It looked like he was fixing to hit his head on the goalpost. I mean, it opened up like the Red Sea.
All right, let's see. That is a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 46 now.
Buzz, I think I've seen some raindrops coming down. I hope not. Or maybe snowflakes. I can't tell.
Kristen said it was sleeting where she is. McLean.
Good
Tay
cut.
again. Tay at the 40. Tay still on his feet down to the 30-yard line.
I like this. I like coming out and establishing that run.
All right, 1st and 10. Tay King with 2 carries, 2 first downs.
28 yards.
Ezra and Mari split to the right side. Cam to the left. Tay. Boy, just didn't have anywhere to go. A little mix up in the backfield. They'll lose a few yards on that one. Back to the 35. So a loss of 5, second down and 15. Tay King tweaked his ankle again. He'll hop out. Devarius King comes in along with, no, he'll go out. Isaac Wright will come back in. Bryant Hasley will be in the backfield.
That time of possession for you in the first quarter, Buzz, was 8:06 to 3:54.
Jeff, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Second down and 15. McLean drops back. Sets up, throws it. The ball's tipped at the line of scrimmage. It'll fall incomplete. Third down and 15.
Rogers brought about a 6-man blitz there. Somebody got their hands up right at the last second to knock that down.
Big play here for the Grizzlies. Line of scrimmage at 35. Need to make this manageable. Hasley in the backfield. Isaac Wright in the slot. Mari Smith wide to the right. A screen pass. It's got to be a call there. No call.
Wow.
No call as Tyler Pinkerton slams Bryant Hasley down. That'll bring up a fourth down and 15.
They had a stunt coming. Linebacker came untouched, which forced him to throw it a little early.
Grizzlies will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back with this 4th and 15 right after this.
This is Northside head football coach, Coach Felix Curry. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
This is Northside head basketball coach, Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
Football in fall, what a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
4th and 15.
Buzz, we got some snow flurries going on down here.
Yeah, I think I can see it.
It's not very
Just a
heavy
little,
yet, but
really
it's
light.
Little flakes coming down.
All right, big play here for the Grizzlies. Mari goes wide right. Send Hasley in motion. McLean rolls right, steps up. Still on his feet. He throws it. It's complete. Looks like that's Isaac. Is that Isaac Wright? Good job by McLean Moody just to buy the time. Let's see who gets up from that. That was Isaac Wright on the reception.
Man, McLean
so
Moody
first down.
Unbelievable.
Good
right
job
there.
just buying time and keeping his eye downfield. So 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Biggest play of the night for the Bears. Tay King back in the ball game. Tay gets the call. Looks for a cutback lane. Now reverses field. May get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1, second down and 11.
You know, sometimes you just need to plant that foot and go downhill. That cutting back when you got nobody on the backside can be very dangerous.
Tay King's going to go out. Isaac Wright will come in, and Isaac will go to the slot on the wide side of the field with Ezra and Cam. Mari split into the boundary. McLean throws it on the slant, complete to Cam. Cam will pick up 5.
That could have been a late hit. They came in 96 and drilled Cam in the back after the play was stopped.
Yeah, that's Bennett Tyner, junior defensive lineman. 3rd down and 5. Line of scrimmage is the 14. Ball's on the left hash. Ezra in the slot, along with Mari Smith. Cam and Isaac into the boundary. Throws it complete. That's Ezra. Ezra hit immediately. see where they mark
don't
it.
do that.
Let's see where they mark it. That'll be the 13-yard line. So all that for a pickup of 1, 4th down. Grizzlies down 17-7. 7:34 left in the third quarter. Ball's on the right hash. Cam will split wide to the left side. A little confusion out there. They're going to want a timeout. Grizzlies take a timeout. Grizzly Sports Network will take a timeout. We'll be back for this 4th down conversion right after this.
The Crawford County Adult Education Center and the Fort Smith Adult Education Center have teamed up to help you reach all of your educational goals. Get started today with our free classes including Arkansas High School Diploma Equivalency, English Language Learning, and Workforce Preparation classes. Train to be a CNA, a personal care assistant, a welder, and more. College courses are also available. New classes are forming now in Van Buren, Fort Smith, and Waldron. Visit us online or call the numbers on your screen. Do it for you. Education lasts a lifetime.
Well, you got 4th and 3.
Is that why?
Welcome
I can't
back.
see what it is. What is it?
4th down and 3, long 3. Line of scrimmage is the 13. Ball's going to be on the right hash. They do try a field goal. I do like the angle for a right-footed kicker, but now everybody wants 7. I'm one of those, but let's see what happens.
We're all in. Offense is on the field.
All right, here we go. 4th down and 4 from the 13. Cam split wide to the left side. Mari into the boundary. Tay King in the slot. Throws it.
Oh.
Incomplete. I think we had a miscommunication on the route.
Well, the ball was tipped.
It was tipped, but I don't know if he, I don't know. Mari was on that little
It looked like
slant.
he was trying to throw the slant route,
Yeah.
and the ball just got tipped.
Well, it'll be a turnover on downs.
This is a big, big series for us on defense. We have got to get a stop.
All right, 1st and 10 for Rogers. Ball at the 13-yard line. Definitely a big opportunity here for the Grizzlies. Just got to have a stop. Hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins, nothing there. We'll get to maybe the 15-yard line. This is the worst starting field position for Rogers tonight. So big opportunity here for the Bears as they'll pick up 2 yards, 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, if we can get a stop here, 3 and out, make them punt into the wind.
Yeah, just under 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Williams the quarterback. Williams on the keeper. He just cuts into a lot of white jerseys there. Eric Brewer, Julius Thomas. Sebastian Garcia gets up from the bottom of the pile.
Big play right here, Buzz. Maybe one of the biggest of the game.
3rd and 8. Ball on the left hash. Cunningham into the boundary. Verser split wide to the right side. C.J. Dickerson is there working against the best receiver on the Rogers team. Cash in the slot. Now he'll send Garner in motion. Williams rolls right, throws it. It's complete for a 1st down to Cash. Well executed play by Rogers just to get the 1st down.
Man, we need a stop on that.
We sure needed it. 1st and 10 from the 26. Now the ball on the right hash, trips to the wide side.
About time for a turnover.
Jenkins gets the call, kind of weaves his way to find some open space at the 40-yard line to the 45 over midfield to the 43-yard line, 44-yard line.
Same play that's hurt us the other 2 times.
Jenkins does a good job of finding a place to go. He originally, when he got the football, there was nothing there. He just bounced to the outside till he found a little bit of space, and he's pretty quick. 1st and 10 from the 44. Williams keeps it down to the 31. Another first down for Rogers.
Need somebody to step up and make a play now.
So Cunningham, Cash, and Verser split to the wide side. Garner in tight. Jenkins in the backfield. Jenkins gets the call. Mingo again there to make the tackle, along with Kai Perkins.
That's how you stop that sweep.
That'll be a loss of 4. Line of scrimmage of 35. Williams out of the gun with trips to the short side. Mercer wide right. Hands it to Jenkins. Jenkins over the 30 to the 28. Third down and 7.
Been in this situation a lot tonight. We need to get one to go our way right here.
Grayson Cass goes in the slot to the wide side of the field. Williams tries to draw the Bears off sides. Not there. Now he'll look to the sideline. They'll change the play at the line of scrimmage. Jenkins in the backfield. Fakes to Jenkins, now throws it, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 7.
Well, we know they're going for it.
That's a pretty safe bet there. All at the 29. So Cunningham and Cash split left. Garner and Verser split to the right. Williams out of the gun. Steps in the pocket and throws it. Almost intercepted. Great job.
Great job.
In coverage. That was Antoine Thomas. Antoine just a freshman, so it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, it looked like Cash, when he had a step on him, ball hung up a little bit.
Yeah,
Antoine was able to knock it down. Coach smartly knocking it down and not getting the interception.
Yeah, throwing it into the wind. The ball did hang up a little bit. And Antoine made a great play and knocked that thing down. We get the ball back. Now we need to do something with it.
3:38 left in the third. Grizzlies with the ball at the 28. Mari goes wide right. Ezra and Cam split to the left. Devarius King along with Hasley. Ball is thrown incomplete in and out of the hands of Mari Smith as he was hit right when he caught the ball. And boy, he goes out on the Rogers sideline, and a lot of the guys on Rogers' team that hadn't seen a lick yet tonight can't wait to mouth him.
Oh, there's a lot of that going on down here, Buzz. And number 2, the quarterback that plays defense, he has done way more than his fair share of it.
What gets me is the guys over here that hadn't played it down.
Yeah, they've got their hands stuck under their jerseys.
Yeah, exactly. 2nd and 10. Hasley in the backfield. McLean throws it left side. That's complete. Pickup of
going to be 3rd, very short.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 5.
Oh, I thought it was further than that.
Yeah, it looked like it from here too, but where they're marking it's going to be a short 5. 34 is the line of scrimmage. McLean out of the shotgun. Hasley on his hip. Fakes to Hasley, throws it incomplete to Ezra, in and out of his hands. is Dane Williams.
We're just getting pressure so fast from the outside. They're sending those outside backers, and he's having to throw that thing probably a little bit before he's ready.
Well, Maury he's had enough of all the chatter. He was, again, over on Rogers' sideline, and they just are relentless.
We just got a flag.
Yeah, Maury.
Yes, sir. I saw it coming earlier, him and number 2.
Yeah.
You just got to walk away. You just can't do it. I think they're going to call sideline warning. Good. So that's just a warning, no penalty.
Grayson Cash will go deep. Fallon Rackley will be at his own 21. That's where he'll catch the snap from Eric Brewer. He does have the wind working with him. Good snap this time. Gets this one away. It's a low end over end over the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I think we're going to get a foul on number 96. A personal, a late hit, or that's going to be on them. That'll be our
first
ball.
Down.
If that's what I saw, they hit Ezra Phillips without looking and got on top of him. So I'm hoping that's what it is.
See if we can get a run back on that, Dylan.
That was during the play.
Yeah, our camera was a little bit ahead of where that happened.
Yeah, it was way behind the play.
Yeah. Now the referees are discussing it now. So it's 2:44 left in the third quarter. Wind is definitely a factor tonight. We have it with us right now, so we want to take advantage of whatever we can offensively. Let's see what the referees call here.
Are they waving it off?
Nope.
No, holding on us. Holy cow.
Wow.
That's not what these old eyes saw, and I was standing right here with it. Golly.
Rogers will have it at the 39. 2:44 left in the third. So Williams will come back on at quarterback. You hadn't seen Eli Parsons any in this half. Saw him some in the first half. Williams gives it to Jenkins. He is immediately taken down. That was Garcia, Sebastian Garcia again.
Yeah, that's coming from the backside. Yeah. That's the same play they've hurt us with. He tackled him from the backside before it ever got going.
Loss of 1, second down and 11. Mercer and Cash will go wide to the right side. Williams will roll to the left now, looking for some running room. Perkins says no to that, along with Eric Brewer and Garcia again.
Buzz, we're in that third and long again.
Yeah, 3rd and 9.
Coach Perkins played that just like you teach it. That was a great job by Perkins. I wish we could run that back and show how he played that. That was perfect.
Ball at the 40-yard line. One back in the backfield, that's Jenkins. Williams steps up, throws, incomplete, in and out of the hands of their best receiver, Mabry Verser. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 9, and they're going to send the punting unit in, and that means J.T. Miller. So he'll be kicking it against the wind, and Northside will drop back Poom Savoy. So Miller will get it at his own 30. Savoy at his 30. So they just kick it low, and the ball will take. Hey, good job by Miller. It took a good Mountie bounce down to the 23-yard line. Good job by Rogers.
The old rugby punt.
Yeah. So Miller accomplished what he needed to. Now the Grizzlies with 1:21 left of wind. Need to take advantage of this and get back in within one score of this. Mari Smith split wide right along with Isaac Wright and Ezra Phillips. Mari with the reception goes out of bounds at the 19. That's going to be a loss of 3. Well, sometimes when you go the short side of the field like that, there's just not a lot of real estate. Another flag thrown. Over here, Mari right next to all these Rogers Mounties. Let's see what this is.
Sideline. Now, well, I don't know where they're going. The ball's marked back at the line of scrimmage. Now, if either team gets it, it's a 15-yard penalty on the head coach.
Rogers started walking backwards. So the line of scrimmage is the 19. Second down and 13. Ball on the right hash. Cam split wide to the left side. He'll roll left. Pass is incomplete, intended for Tavarius King. In and out of his hands. Made a one-handed catch last week for a big gain against Little Rock Southwest.
I'm not sure he was looking for the ball, Buzz.
Yeah, he looked a little surprised.
It looked like it shocked him when it hit him. And then he kind of hit his head like, oh, that was to me.
3rd and 13. Moody out of the pistol. Hasley the running back. Looking long for Mari. Mari can't catch up to it.
Yeah, he had to get rid of that before he was ready.
Yeah, Mari's telling Ty Cunningham now that you're no match for my speed, I'll assure you that. Well, it'll bring up a 4th down. So Fallon will come in, try to punt this one away, and he'll be back at his own 5-yard line. Grayson Cash at his 39. Eric
backed
Brewer.
him up.
Now he'll come up to the 45 to 46. Flag on the ground. Let's see what.
We moved over here on the left end. So they jumped at us and we backed up.
So now the line of scrimmage is the 14. Cash will be inside the 50. Another
just
flag.
Moved again.
Well, we can only do it so many times, and you can only go so far. Right now, he's back to the goal line. So Cash will move up to the 43. He's not far enough back. This could, golly. So Cash will bobble it at the 45, gets control of it. Now at the 40, C.J. Dickerson there to bring him down, along with Devin Jones.
Boy, Buzz, that was scary right there.
Coach, he needed to be about 5 yards further back. You normally
we need to get control of our emotions. We're starting to let that talk get to us. We're going to get a penalty. I promise you it will be on us. It will not be on them.
I'm thankful we got that punt away.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Great job of covering, too.
Yeah. Punters, you're 14 yards back. He was about
6.
Yeah, or maybe just a yard or two more than that, but definitely less than 10. Williams with good field position. 40-yard line of the Grizzlies. Gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins taken down by Garcia.
We're playing that same play much better this half than we did last half.
2nd down and 8. Jenkins with the call again. Boom Savoy there to make the stop. Gets over the 35 down to the 34. Third down and 4.
That's the end of the quarter.
All right, guys, that's our wind advantage is over. We'll take a break and come back with the start of the fourth after this.
Since 1977, Jerry Neal's Barbecue has been providing mouth-watering barbecue in a family-friendly environment. 45 years later, the great tradition continues with the new additions of fried catfish and jumbo shrimp that are cooked fresh every time. Satisfy your cravings when your catfish arrives at your table hot and crispy. Jerry Neal's Barbecue is proud to be a part of Fort Smith's history. Hope to see you soon at Jerry Neal's Barbecue and Catfish.
I haven't seen
All right,
it.
17-7 is the score. We're going to flip ends of the field now. The Bears will be going against the wind when we get the ball back. Rogers will have it third down and 4 from the 34. 12 minutes left. Lose, you go home. Win, we go to Bryant. Got to dig down deep here, guys. Williams out of the gun. He'll send Verser in motion. Now he rolls right. It's complete. That's Cunningham. Cunningham will pick up 4 yards to the 30. Let's see. They'll move. Should move the chains. They will. First down.
That's a good tackle by Poon Savoy to come up and make, but about a yard too late. Well, they've come up big on third downs all night, unfortunately, for the Grizzly defense.
Ball on the right hash. Williams gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins looks for a seam, gets over the 25 to the 24. Second down and 4. Jenkins gets the call again, makes a man miss, gets to the edge, over the 20 to the 18. That'll be enough for the first down. Check that, he'll be at the 19, but it is a first down.
That's a good lick by the freshman, Antoine Thomas, right there.
All right, first and 10 from the 19. Williams looks to the sideline, gets his play, out of the gun, hands it to Jenkins. Not a very good connection there, but Jenkins was able to get control of it.
Boy, some way, somehow, Buzz, we need to hold them to a field goal.
Yep.
Keep this within 2 scores.
Jenkins got 3, second down and 7. Yeah, Coach, you're right. It'd be another victory if we could just hold them to a field goal here. Now Williams rolls right. Still on his feet, goes out of bounds at the 10-yard line. He'd be about a yard short of the first down. Third down and 1. Williams hands it to Jenkins. Jenkins gets the first down, and his forward progress will get him to the 5-yard line. Well, first and goal from the 5. Ball on the right hash. Twins to the right, or the wide side. Jenkins gets the call and walks into the end zone.
That was the zone play and made that cutback.
Miller will try to make it 24-7. 8:50 left in the ball game. 8:50 left in the season for one of these two. Grayson Cash will hold it. Miller kicks it. It's good. 24-7. 8:50 left. We'll be right back.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history. At least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
24-7 is the score. Grizzlies really got to dig down deep here. Got to get a score, and you got to get it quick.
That's the key right there, quick. Like return this kickoff for a touchdown.
Isaac and Cam deep. A little bit different return formation than we've seen earlier this year, or most of this year. Miller with the win. Last time kicked it 8 yards deep. This one will go to the 3. Isaac picks it up, retreats back to the 1. Now can't get away from the blue jerseys, won't make it back to the 10. Ball's loose, but the referees have already blown the whistle. Mishandled that one. Did not get it back to the 10-yard line. So not very good field position for our Bears. McLean Moody will try to engineer a drive here. Like we said earlier, it needs to be a quick one. McLean drops back in the end zone. Pass was incomplete. Intended for Ezra Phillips.
A lot of pressure.
Dangerous pass there. Luckily it falls to the ground. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he took a big hit.
Now there is a flag on the ground. Let's see what this is all about. Maybe they're looking to the sideline, but well, now he just wanted to get the coach. See what the call is. Half the distance.
Did they say what the penalty was?
I didn't see it. I was.
Well, that was the penalty when he taps the top of his head. I'm sorry, Buzz.
Go ahead.
He tapped the top of his head. Is that That's not an eligible receiver downfield.
It could be, yeah.
That's what he called.
It'll be at the 4-yard line. 1st and 15. All right. I think we're set now. Lane will send a man in motion. That's Hasley. Now he'll throw it incomplete. That was intended for Clark.
They're sending people off the edge like crazy, not giving them much time to throw the ball.
2nd down and 15. Klein got to snap a little early, wasn't expecting, I don't think. Throws it. That's complete to the 19-yard line. That was Maury Smith on the reception.
That's a great throw and catch.
Yeah.
Great route by Maury Smith.
Be a yard short. Are they going to call for a measurement? No, it's a yard. Now they're going to move it. It's a 1st down.
Wow. Great job.
1st and 10 for the Bears on a 2nd and 15. Hasley gets the call, cuts up, might pick up a couple. McLean out of the pistol. Now he'll drop back. He fires incomplete, intended for Clark. Just a little bit out of his reach. Third and 7.
Snow's back, Buzz.
Already. McLean throws it again, intended for Clark, incomplete. Fourth down and 8, and we'll have to punt this one away. This time Fallon will set up inside his own 10, the 7-yard line. Cash will go back to the 46. He'll wait for Fallon's punt. Brewer gets a good snap. Fallon gets this one away, but it will take a sand wedge bounce back to the 35-yard line. So with 7 minutes and 6 seconds left, Rogers will have good field position again.
Buzz, I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to come down pretty good now.
Well,
better that than rain.
That is exactly right. Anything but sleet. All right, 1st and 10 for Williams. Williams will keep it. Williams with a lot of room there to the 20, to the 10. He'll go all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's like we have an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after the play.
Celebration. Miller's kick is good. 31-7. Just under 7 minutes left. We'll take a break and come back with the kickoff after this.
Did you spend time at Camp Lejeune between 1953 and 1987? Were you diagnosed with cancer or any of these serious conditions? You may be entitled to significant compensation. Personnel and their families have suffered serious illnesses after being exposed to toxic drinking water while on base. If you lived, worked, or served at Camp Lejeune and were diagnosed with cancer or another serious condition,
let us help you weather the storm. Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888.
Well, the connection's been good tonight. Camera work's been good.
I heard you loud and clear on everything. Coach Fleur's been loud and clear on everything.
Yeah, it's been.
Got some good tech guys up here, brother.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Calling a game and not having to lose your connection every 30 seconds. Cam Massey on the return to the 49. Such a difference coming to a place that has internet connection. I just wish things had gone a little bit different. Take back the very first play.
Yes, I was going to say the first play set the tone.
Yeah. Well, Fallon Rackley will come in. He scored his first touchdown last year. He's a senior. He'll split wide to the left side. Jaden Youngblood is the running back. McClain looks to throw. It is incomplete, intended for Garrett Standridge. Well, I kind of hung out there a little bit. You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, the ball just kind of got away from him. And I don't know that Garrett was really looking for it on that one either. He's having to get rid of the ball quick. They're coming on the outside almost every play.
2nd down and 10. He's going to have to hurry and get rid of this one. Steps up, throws it. Intended for Fallon Rackley. It goes out of bounds. Caleb Hudgens is in coverage. He's given up about 3 feet in height. All right, 3rd down and 10.
Doing a lot of subbing here. I hope we've got everybody we need.
Ferguson split wide to the right side. Fallon into the boundary. Youngblood with the carry. Over midfield to the 46-yard line.
Good little run. He's going to be a great running back.
Yeah. Yeah, he was exciting to watch as a freshman. Still go back to the touchdown he made against Little Rock Central and the quick burst of speed to get to the edge, and just has a nose for the end zone.
He's very quick.
4th and 4. Fakes to Youngblood, throws it incomplete again. intended for Garrett Standridge. But I'm with you, Coach. I don't know that Garrett thought it was coming to him.
It just looks like there's some miscommunication. Now that ball was thrown wide too. I don't know. Even if he had known the ball was coming, he could get that one.
Turnover on downs. The Rogers will have it with 6 minutes and 1 second left at the 45-yard line.
Still their starters in the game. They have changed quarterbacks.
Yeah. So Eli Parsons will check back in. Oh, Eli rolls left side and falls right on his face.
Got him.
Yeah, he tripped over the hash mark there at the 41. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Well, Parson rolls to the right, cuts up. Eric Brewer there and Julius Thomas make the stop. He'll get to the 45-yard line. That was the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 10. So Corbin Norris, he's a sophomore running back, checks in for the Mounties. Jenkins, who's had a big ball game tonight, will come out.
Still have their entire starting offensive line in the game. I think we've got 1 or 2 starters left.
Yeah, they're starting, all their starting receivers are in. Just have a new quarterback and a new running back. Norris will get the call. Norris over midfield. Tripped up at the 35, down to the 34. Tell you one thing I'm thankful for, guys, that is the fact that we have an elevator here. Parsons hands it to Norris again. Norris goes right up the middle, and we miss a few tackles.
Yep.
Down to the 16-yard line. Sean Granados makes the tackle. Jack Harrell will come in for the Mounties, along with Drennan Lowham. Drennan, a sophomore wide receiver. Harrell, the running back, sophomore, gets the call right up the middle, and he'll power his way inside the 10. And I don't think they'll mark it there, though. They'll probably mark it back at the 12. Yeah, it looks like it'll be on the 12. As our assistant coaches who are in the booth next to us are packing their stuff up, and they'll make the trip down to the field, and this will be the end of our season. Guys, you go back to the loss to Greenwood, and I think it's lost a lot of games for us. I don't know if you agree or not, but
most definitely.
I most definitely do too. That was a heartbreaker.
We've never looked like the same team since. You go back to that game and the way we came out and jumped on them and moved the ball, scored 53 points, and to lose it like we did, I just don't think we've ever been the same.
Well, I don't know about you, Coach. I don't think if you score 53 points, I don't think you should ever lose a game.
No, I'm with you.
Third and 6. Looks like he'll get in for a touchdown. That's Jack Harrell, sophomore running back. So the Mounties just having a big time out there with a lot of subs. Kids getting some playing time, and he makes this extra point to make it 38-7, but in all reality, guys, it wasn't that big of distance between the two. I think Charlie Abernathy is.
Has he packed up and go home?
I think he's down here below us. Kick is good, 38-7. No, his grandson plays for Rogers, if that's what you were telling me earlier.
Yeah.
Bo Williams, 10th grader. Charlie, one of the finest people you're going to meet.
I guarantee you.
Under 2 minutes now in this season for the Grizzlies. We'll wrap this one up tonight. They'll get into the offseason and try to improve and get ready for next year.
It'll be another tough year in that 7A Central, I'll guarantee you that.
Every year.
Yep.
It's going to be tough. Just got to be ready for it. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Just got to prepare for it. Just got to get better, bigger, faster, and stronger in the offseason, and
that's the key.
Come to play. Cam Massey will take it at 3. Cam over the 25 to the 29.
Boy, we expect to see big things out of him in the future.
And we got a lot of talent, young talent, sophomores. Got McLean, Jaden, Cam, and then Ezra's just a junior.
Yeah, and then we got a ninth
Hasley's
grade
just
group.
a junior. Yeah.
Ninth grade group that's really, really talented.
Yeah. You got a lot to look forward to with these Grizzlies.
But like you said, we got to go to work.
Got to go to
There's a lot
work.
of things we got to fix and get right, and you do it from January to August.
That's exactly right. Youngblood with just nowhere to go there. He's just protecting that ball, and tell you what, Jaden has got some strong legs. We got a Mountie that's down right now. Rogers trainers will go out and check on him. Hopefully he's all right.
Well, they're treating him like it's a cramp.
Yeah. He was on his knees, and you could tell he just couldn't hardly get up.
That's what they're treating him for.
Man has a cramp in this weather. I don't understand.
Well, that's what he's got.
And these guys are all new guys in the game.
Yeah.
Well, he's coming off. He's all right. That's Corbin Norris. Corbin just a sophomore. Goes both ways. Plays running back. Plays defense. New quarterback in the game now. As we'll let this one tick down, under 50 seconds now. The goal right now is to get to that locker room and warm up a little bit. Good shot there by our on-the-field camera.
That looked like a face mask.
Sure did. No flags, though. That was Youngblood on the carry. Well, maybe there is a flag. Yeah, there is a flag. Yeah, there it is.
Well, that looks like that's going to be the last play. They're going to start clock, and we're going to let it run out.
Yeah. Grizzlies will go to the sideline. The Mounties will go to the sideline. 38-7 is going to be the final. Rogers will head east to play against Bryant next Friday. Good luck to them. I just hope they don't get physically injured. Guys, let's take 60 seconds, come back and wrap this thing up. We'll be back.
And I'm on a roll. Hey, 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 hey. And I'm on a roll.
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Ham.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh him and find out.
Okay. A pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Whitey Smith Stadium here in Rogers, Arkansas. It's been a cold, windy night. The Grizzlies came in, we felt like, evenly matched, or maybe even had a slight advantage to win this football game. Just couldn't get it going right from the start with a big run from Jenkins. First play from scrimmage, then the onside kick. They recovered that. We were able to stop them on a field goal that was missed, but we just never could really get the rhythm going. It is just one of those nights. But, guys, I appreciate y'all. Y'all done a great job all year long. You have any final thoughts?
Well, just disappointing, Buzz. We thought we had a better team than what we've shown, But it's over. The young guys got to go to work, keep this bad taste in their mouth, and get ready for next year. I feel for the seniors. Always tough the last ball game.
Yeah, it is tough for the seniors to go out like this. Boy, looking at you on the sideline now, we can really see that snow.
Absolutely.
It is coming down.
Yeah, it's coming down.
I don't know if it was because of the weather or if it was something that the Rogers coaches saw on film that they thought that they could run against this Northside defense, but they really did a good job tonight of running the football against Northside's defense. Like you said earlier tonight before the game, they ran the ball this year 80%, only 20% of the time.
And that's a good point, to be able to run that well and not be a running football team.
You're exactly right. And like I said, I don't know if it may have been the weather that made them do, or they may have seen something on defense that they said, hey, man, we can exploit this right here. And, man, that little sweep that they ran, that little power sweep they ran when they pulled both those guards, and that worked from the get-go. That was their first play that they ran, and they ran that thing all night. And I don't think they had minus yardage on that or no gain except for one time. And close this out. Thank you to you and Coach Fleur. I had a great time this year working with you guys. I appreciate you letting me do this another year. I hope you guys let me do this with you again next year, and maybe we can work a few basketball games together. I hope y'all let me do that. And like Coach Fleur said, it's time for them. They got to go to work. They've got to get better everywhere. And the way that you get better and the way that you get bigger, faster, stronger is get into the weight room and get on the track or get on the football field and run, lift weights, run, do agility drills, lift weights, run, do agility drills. And That's the only way they're going to get bigger, faster, stronger, and you can't be afraid of work. You got to go to work to get better.
Well, we're going to do the same thing. The Grizzly Sports Network is going to get bigger, faster, and stronger, and we're going to work hard, and we're going to go right back to work this next Saturday when we tee it up for the big show. We're looking forward to that. We want everybody to tune in. If you can, come to the Grizzly Arena, watch. It's going to be some great talent. I mentioned earlier about Link Academy. They got 5 big-time players, and they've all been picked up by major colleges.
I'm looking forward to seeing the Northside Grizzly Arena. I haven't been in there yet, so
you're going to be impressed.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, speaking of that, Dylan, we have to get together and get with Coach Smith and Coach Burnett on those connections that they were asking about. I saw Coach Smith this morning, and he said for us to get down there sometime and get with him because they need some stuff from us, as far as connections go. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up here from Rogers, Arkansas. I want to say thank you to my broadcast partners, Jeff Ferris. He's a retired coach. Mike Fleur, who's a newly retired coach. Thank you for braving it out on that sideline, especially tonight. We appreciate all your insight and all your angles and your knowledge and everything that you bring to the table. Dylan, thank you for being our producer. Looking forward to continuing on as we go to the Grizzly Arena for basketball next Saturday. Alicia O'Neill, Hannah Kringle, Brandon Luckenball. Brave the weather. Get out there in weather like this and do such a great job bringing those camera angles. Could not do it without you guys. Y'all are the MVPs, and I'll put you up against anybody. I sure appreciate what you do. And also to Sarah Pendergraph for her sideline reporting. And it was, just amazing all year long. Jeff, did you have one more thing?
Yeah, the fans, the Grizzly fans that not only came to the games, but all the Grizzly fans around the world, because we have people listening in Colorado, Oklahoma, all the way over to Bangkok and Hue Hin, Thailand, man. We've got them all over the world.
Also want to thank our sponsors.
Yeah.
Blaylock Heat and Air, Potts Accounting, Burton Pools and Spas, Clay Maxey, our main sponsors, Golden Corral. Let us have our coaches show there. We appreciate that, and they'll continue to be our sponsor along with Clay Maxey and Blaylock and Burton and Potts. On into basketball and then into some baseball, softball, and maybe a few soccer games. We'll see what's going to happen there, but it is a night that I wish could have gone different for us as far as the win-loss goes here. Bryant's going to go on. Roger's going to go on to play Bryant. We're going to go to the weight room. We're going to get ready. We're going to get bigger and faster and stronger, as Jeff said, and we'll be ready for 2023. I'm Buzz Sawyer saying so long from Rogers, Arkansas. Be safe, and as always, go Bears.
Hey.